Do you actually know how to hug a woman? You could have the perfect conversation, be charming and successful, but if you mess up this one simple thing, the other person's body will override everything, and they won't be coming back. Let's explain why hugs matter so much more than you think. People often feel first, then think second. When you hug someone, you're bypassing all the talking, texting, and getting to know you steps. In those few seconds of contact, her body is deciding how she feels about you. Here's the thing that isn't fair, but is absolutely real. You can have the best conversation in the world, be funny, charming, and successful, but if you hug her like her brother, or worse, her friend, she's not coming back. There are 3 types of hugs, and 2 of them will destroy your chances, while 1 will change everything. The first type is the weak hug, and it kills attraction instantly. This is when your arms barely wrap around the other person with light pressure, like you're afraid to touch them. Your body stays distant with no chest-to-chest contact. You pull away quickly and awkwardly, sometimes giving that awful one-arm side hug. When you hug like this, it feels like you're not confident, you're afraid, and there's no presence of energy. It's like hugging a sibling or some stranger neighbour. This communicates uncertainty, hesitation, and shows nervousness. And nervousness is not attractive. The second type is the aggressive hug, and it's just as bad. This is squeezing too hard so they can't breathe, lifting them off the ground when they didn't want that, or holding on way too long past the point of comfort. Sometimes hands wander to inappropriate places, and it feels forceful, like you're taking something from them. When you hug like this, it seems like it's too much, you don't read social cues, and there may be concerns about respecting boundaries. This communicates desperation, neediness, and lack of respect for personal space. It's aggressive, not confident, and there's a big difference. Now let's break down the perfect hug technique in 7 steps. Step 1 is commit to the hug. Don't hesitate or do that awkward "are we hugging" dance. Step toward them with intention, open up your arms and make it clear what's happening. Hesitation kills attraction, but commitment creates it. Step 2 is pull them in. Don't wait for them to come to you. You bring them in. Your arms go under theirs with one hand on their upper back between the shoulder blades and one hand on their mid to lower back, but not their butt because that's too personal for this moment. Gently pull them toward your chest until your chests connect. This pull is important because it's confident and shows leadership. You're saying, "Come here," without words. Step 3 is hold firm, and this is where most people mess up. You don't want too much pressure, but you also don't want barely any pressure. The perfect pressure is firm but not tight, like holding something valuable. You're not going to drop it, and you're not going to crush it. Your arms should feel solid around them so they couldn't wiggle out easily, but they're comfortable and can breathe. Step 4 is be grounded. Plant your feet on the ground about shoulder width apart. Don't sway, shift, or rock them back and forth. You're a rock, you're stable, you're unmovable. Physical stability equals emotional stability, and they feel like you're someone they can lean on, literally and figuratively. Step 5 is breathe. Don't hold your breath because that creates tension. Take a normal breath while holding them. This keeps you relaxed, which keeps them relaxed. If you're tense, they'll feel it. If you're calm, they'll feel that too. Step 6 is hold for 2 to 4 seconds. This isn't a quick pat and done friend zone hug, but it's also not 10 seconds of clinging, which makes them uncomfortable. 2 to 4 seconds is the sweet spot. Long enough to mean something, short enough to leave them wanting more. Step 7 is release calmly. You end the hug, not them. Don't pull away like you touched a hot stove, but also don't linger until they have to push you off. After 2 to 4 seconds, calmly release and let your hand slide down their arms as you pull back. Make eye contact and smile. How you end the hug matters as much as the hug itself. You want to use this confident hug when greeting at the start of a date because it sets the tone immediately. Use it when saying goodbye, because it leaves a lasting physical memory. Use it when comfort is needed if they're upset or stressed. This is when they really need to feel safe. Use it during celebration, when something good happens, to share the moment physically. And sometimes, use it during random moments mid-date if the vibe is right. Just say, "Come here," and pull them in. Unexpected physical affection is incredibly powerful. Here are the common mistakes you need to avoid. Don't do the pat-pat, where you're patting them on the back like they're a buddy. That screams friend zone. Don't do the A-frame, where only your shoulders touch and your hips stay apart, because it looks like you're afraid of their body. Don't do the one-arm side hug, unless you're taking pictures, because it looks weak. Don't let your arms just hang there without holding them, because they'll wonder if you're even interested. And don't look around over your shoulder or at your phone while hugging, because you're just not in the moment. One question people ask is whether they should ask permission. Generally, asking, "Can I hug you?" can kill the moment. So read the situation and commit. However, if you're genuinely unsure they want physical contact, asking is respectful. Here's the bottom line. The hug takes 5 seconds maximum. But in those 5 seconds, a person's body decides how they feel about you. It's not logical and it's not fair, but it's how attraction works. People feel first, and a hug is pure feeling. When you hug the right way, firm, confident, protective, and grounded, something just clicks. They feel safe and held, like you're someone who can take care of them. That feeling is more powerful than anything you could ever say. So stop hugging people like you're scared of them. Stop hugging people like you're trying to consume them. Start hugging people like someone who knows their strength, and make them feel like the only person in the room. Every hug is a preview of the kind of person that you are, so make it count.